Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the July 30th, I think our last meeting for July um, of the special events team at the City of Boise. Just a reminder to folks in the room who maybe aren't here with us every other week. The special events team is an administrative function by the City of Boise, bringing together all of the organizations and agencies that sign off on special events in our community to make sure that they are not only as fun as the event organizers are hoping to make them, but also safe for our community. And as we know from the emails we've been getting about one of the events last weekend that had a pretty big footprint, we do our best to make sure that they don't overly burden the community, but they do bring a lot of character to the community that we live in and a lot of activities for people to participate in. So we do our best just to make sure that everybody is operating together and answering and asking questions of each other. So we have 3 event organizers today. We must be getting close to fall because some of our favorite fall events are presenting today. It barely the tomatoes are barely ripe, so it's hard to think about fall right now, but that's what we'll do. We'll go around the table with introductions. My name's Maria Wegg with the Office of Community Engagement at the City of Boise. Start with Tanya.
Tanya Motisi, Ada County Highway District.
Islam Warsalam, Valley Regional Transit.
Leslie Pedroza with Valley Regional Transit.
Connie Ward, Risk Management.
Joey Eccles, Boise Parks and Rec.
Heather Zeitlin, Community Accessibility Program.
Jesse Tappert, Boise Fire Prevention.
Cameron Colos, Boise Police Department.
Matt Konvalinka, Boise Police.
Taylor Gomez, Boise Police.
Rachel Holford, City of Boise Emergency Preparedness.
Kelly Frank, Office of Community Engagement.
And Ed?
Ed Graves, Public Works.
Perfect. Thank you. First up, the Vandal Block Party. Welcome, Sandy. Ooh, ouch. That's probably fair. Well, luckily it's not icy out. Silver lining. And just a reminder too to use mics because we're streaming and it's the way that the system picks up the sound.
There we go. Can you guys hear me? All right. We are set up. My name is Sandy Larson. I am the interim alumni director for the University of Idaho and also the director of alumni engagement. So kind of serving 2 roles this year. And we are slated to do our 3rd annual Vandal Block Party on August 27th on Broad Street between 5th and 6th Street, right behind the University of Idaho College of Law. So without further ado, like I said, we'd like to block off 5th and 6th Streets, or Broad Street between 5th and 6th. We anticipate about 400 to 500 guests intermittently through that time frame, so not all at the same time. The stakeholders of this event would be the alumni, faculty, staff, friends, students, and all stakeholders and fans of the University of Idaho that would like to attend. And it will run from 5 to 8. The footprint that we have right now is, you can kind of see it there, sorry. Blocking off, we'll have fencing to enclose the beer garden. And this year we're proposing, and in talking with Officer Colos, we proposed to do the entire block as the beer garden with some parameters in place, having security at both sites, and putting a fence in front of the Wilder so that people can still access their restaurant. Form and function will be closed at that time, so it doesn't really apply to them. We'll be blocking off the alley as well. We'll only have 2 food trucks this year, a live band, a 1-person band. Our Vandal store will be set up there, and then a bunch of the ones across the top of the law school. Those are little 10 by 10 tents that will be hosting student groups. So I think that is it. Kate Sharp from Boise Brewing will be serving the alcohol, or her restaurant will be serving the alcohol both inside the restaurant and then also in the middle of the block. So they'll have two setups there. They'll be doing the wristbanding and checking IDs and all of that. And then the two food trucks. So that is it for that. Any questions on the footprint? Okay. This is the traffic plan that we used last year, and I believe it worked all right. So they just pretty much replicated that and putting up all of the barricades in the right places. We are slated to block the street at 2 o'clock, so that would give people or our vendors enough time to set up the stage and all of that. And then tear down immediately after. Last year, we can get it done in under an hour. So the block would be open by 9 o'clock. So that is that. Like I said, 2 o'clock, the fencing would come up about 2:30. The two food trucks will arrive close to 4 o'clock. And then hopefully the walkthrough with Jesse Tappert at 4:30 to get approved for everything. 5 to 8 is the event. Spencer Batt is our solo artist. We'll be serving beer, wine, soda, and water. And then security placed at the entry points to make sure that no one leaves, comes or goes with alcohol. And it will just be beer and wine, no hard alcohol. We will tear down immediately at 8 o'clock and hope to have everything off the street by 9 o'clock. Remove the barricades. They will pick them up in the morning. And that is it in a nutshell.
Perfect. Thank
So,
you.
any questions?
Start with ACHD.
Hi, Sandy.
Hi,
It's nice to meet you in person.
nice to meet you too.
I have everything I need from you.
Okay.
We're just working out that payment incorrect stuff.
Right.
And yeah, I'll be in contact with you.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Good morning.
Good
Oh,
morning.
wait, Conrad, just one
Oh,
second.
yeah,
Ed's
no,
online.
I'm sorry.
No, all good.
Hey, good morning. Sorry, that threw me off. I was trying to say something to Conrad, but I can't think of anything snarky. So I'll just, yeah, honestly, I'll just shoot you an email. But Sandy, thank you very much for your email earlier. And yeah, I will shoot you an email just with a couple questions, but it should be easy peasy. So thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
All right, my fault. I was late. That threw everything off, so apologize. Conrad McDaniel with Republic Services. Sandy, thank you. It's been great working with you again this year. My only question is just, we may have already covered this, but you plan to come out to my office on Executive Drive to pick up the boxes. and
Right. And I
recycle
had,
cans.
I actually emailed that to Ed, so I think I get messed up between who to talk to on that. I wanted 8 cardboard and 8 of the recycling bins, and I'm happy to pick those up either the day of or preferably the day before.
Okay, yeah,
then-
8's fine,
Okay.
8 of each. Just Monday through Friday,
Okay.
we're open 8 to 5, so whatever works for you. I
Okay.
do recommend you bring a pickup truck though, for those yellow cans.
Yeah, last year we struggled a little bit with my car, so I will write that down. Okay,
Or a
thank you.
sweet van, but yeah.
No, pickup truck is fine. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Hi,
Good morning. I have no questions at this time.
thank you.
Thank you.
We have your certificate of insurance, so you're good to go.
And that will suffice? Okay.
Yeah.
Good, thank you.
Good morning. Thanks for the presentation. Nothing to add for Parks and Rec?
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
I sent you the accessible guide
Mhm.
for the event. If you could pull up the map of that, just had some quick, can you pull that up, Kelly? Just had some quick questions. So the restrooms are inside, right?
The restrooms are inside the College of Law building and the Boise Brewing. So both of those will be accessible to, we won't have any porta potties or anything like that
Okay.
set up.
And
So
I know the one in Boise Brewing is an accessible restroom and the other one is as well, right?
yeah, the ones at the College of Law are both on the first floor. And so they're easily accessible.
And then you're putting up that fencing and but you're not gonna block the cutouts to get onto the sidewalk.
No.
Okay, that's just.
So
what I
we'll
wanted to
run
confirm.
Yeah, the sidewalk won't be blocked on either side with the fencing, so.
Okay, yeah, because that's just
Um,
a rolled curb, so
Mhm.
people need to be able to get into the street and onto the sidewalk
Okay,
at those barricades.
we will make sure that that is accessible.
Okay, great, thank
I'm
you.
understanding that more and more, uh, experiencing it with my little roller and understanding how important that is, so.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. I like the footprint, a lot of fire access, it looks like. Can you, you're gonna be using the same fencing that you had?
Yeah,
Same
the white
barricades?
fencing,
Okay.
kind of the white picket fencing, so is that sufficient?
Yep,
Okay.
that's fine. And then I see you got your permit in, so thank you for getting that. And just to remind the food truck vendors that they're supposed to have their fire department inspections. And then keep your pop-ups adequately weighted down and we'll be good to go.
Okay,
Thank you.
yeah, with the weights that were on my foot,
Mhm.
those ones. Just a side note, we haven't, I know we haven't got to it yet. We are working on the second food truck, so I have submitted the information for the first food truck, which is one we've used every year. So I'm still waiting to find a second food truck that I
Okay.
will, I know they have to have the city permit and the fire. So I will make sure that that is into you.
Okay,
Thank you.
I think we worked on everything, so I'm all
Okay.
set. Thank you so much.
Perfect, thank you.
We're all good. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Thanks for the presentation. Looked at everything. It looks great. Are you guys gonna have any kind of first aid, like actual first aid on site?
Not other than like a first aid kit. We'll have a first aid station, which is noted, but that's what a first aid kit will be. So, and the lost child booth is same. Is that sufficient or?
We usually require an AED. However, I believe Boise Brewing has one. So if you'll just double check with them and make sure it's accessible, that would be great.
And I honestly think, do you know, I'll ask, but the College of Law, I think, has one as well.
Yeah,
Um,
with Boise Brewing working with you, we know those doors are going to be open during your event and they should know where it is. So we would suggest working with them directly.
Perfect. I will confirm that with Kate.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Great to see you again.
Nice
Thanks for
seeing you too.
pivoting so quickly with everything that
Thank-
your team has
Thank
gone
you
through.
for, for
and-
doing it so promptly after plans changed.
Yes,
So.
but I'm glad that you guys do get to celebrate and
I-
welcome everybody
I
back.
agree.
So
Thank you. It's, yeah. Yeah, wasn't anticipated, but things change with Coburger, so. So here we are. But thank you for all being so great and getting back to me and doing this in such a speedy fashion this year compared to usually I start in January. So I appreciate everyone's help in getting it put together in a month. So that's all I have. If anyone has.
You make it look so easy.
It
Thank
gets
you.
easier after being
Yeah.
3 years. It's kind of rinse and repeat. So, and you guys are awesome to work with, as I say, every single year. So I appreciate it. So
Great. Thank you.
go Vandals. Sorry.
Thank you.
Had to.
Spirit of Boise. Welcome back, Pete.
Yeah, good morning. How is everybody this morning? I think it's all familiar faces this year, so that's great. All right. Well, thanks for having us back again this year to consider having this great event back. It's my favorite time of year to kind of wrap up summer over that long weekend and excited to see the balloons fly over the connector. So for those of you that don't know, the Spirit of Boise Balloon Classic is a 5-day balloon festival. Our setup will be August 26th. The event kicks off on Wednesday, August 27th and runs through August 31st this year. The Night Glow event, the main area of focus, the biggest evening for the event is going to be Friday, August 29th at Ann Morrison Park. I'll skip through some of these slides here with the daily launch schedule. So Wednesday morning is Kids Day. Again, one of my favorite days for the event. We give approximately 3,000 to 4,000 rides, tethered rides to kids for that day. You know, it's all the young ones since school's back in at that time of year. So, you know, we don't go very high, but in their minds, they went up 10,000 feet. So it's great to see those smiles. Thursday morning is our media day launch. We'll launch at approximately 7:15. Friday morning is our VIP day for sponsors. Again, launch roughly about 7:15, weather permitting. Night Glow is Friday evening, kicks off roughly 6 p.m. Saturday morning is the Governor's Cup race, launch at 7:15, and then Sunday is Last Dance. You know, for those of you that haven't been, I suggest if you're going to come down any day, that's the day to see it. So we try to get all 50 balloons off the ground within about 2 minutes. So everywhere you look is a block of balloons in the sky. The event's 100% paid for by sponsors, free to the public. We do not serve alcohol. Lori Spencer is our producer, so she handles everything that's up in the sky for us, and I handle everything that's on the ground. Food vendors will have 2 daily morning food vendors that will all have their pre-approved stickers, their events that we use, or vendors that we use at other events. Approximately 30 vendors for Night Glow. We'll have 2 non-food merch vendors each morning, and then about 25 merch vendors for the Night Glow event. Our shirts, let's see, Blue Ridge Risk Partners that we've used for years for our insurance as well for the event. Let's see. So we'll have 40 portable restrooms during the event, 8 ADA plus 8 ADA. So it'll be 48 in total and 8 hand washing stations. The refueling area this year will be on the path from the softball fields going towards the administrative office. We'll have the standard barricades up, 100 feet, no smoking signs, all that stuff as we always do. Parking for the event. We restrict access in the mornings to certain areas. For each morning launch. And then for Friday, after the morning launch, we switch to Night Glow. So we'll stop parking coming in from the park. ADA will be accessible at the lot just past the administrative building for Parks and Rec. And then we also have the softball fields as an overflow. It's just a safety issue for that day. So we try to not allow any parking or anybody pulling in. Once our vendors are set at approximately 4 p.m., we won't have any other vehicles driving in or out of the park until we get the all clear. As far as any closures go, this is the setup for Night Glow. We did make an addition last year and put some cones on the Crescent Rim side on one side of the street that say no parking. I think that plan worked really, really well and freed up traffic in that area. So we'll do that again this year. So we put this into effect after we start getting everybody exiting from Friday morning launch to Night Glow. So we'll close in access from Americana, and then we'll also have MAP security on site from the Royal Street entrance to limit parking or, you know, help ADA get to where they need to go. Setup, we'll have a 30 by 30 pilot briefing tent. We'll have the inspection for that from Boise Fire on 8/26. And Jesse, I think that's already set up for roughly about 2 p.m. If not, I'll double check that. But that's the rough time that we typically do that. We'll have chalet tents that are set up, approximately 7 of those that are provided by Idaho Tents and Events. We will have a PA system for morning launch and for Night Glow to get messages out to the public and for safety. That's run by CP Audio. Sound and stage for the Night Glow event we'll have in the food vendor area that'll run approximately 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. We'll have 1 generator on site full time, 2 for the Night Glow, 1 to run the stage for that, and 3 light towers that we turn on when it gets dark out to help people get in and out of the park. Activities, we'll have food vendors, radio stations there on site. We may or may not have an auto sponsor that's there. One addition that I've been working with Joey on for this year is we're looking at adding a bounce house area that's just in between where the old clock tower is and the row of trees before the Night Glow area, and that'll only be for Night Glow. We feel that it fills a gap on Friday for some of the activities for kids and something for them to be able to do. There will be a fee for that. But part of that is we will have two trains with carts that'll be able to go to the Royal Street entrance and the Americana entrance and pick folks up for $1 or $2 or something for the fee. I have to bring the jump toys to be able to get that, but I think it's going to be something kind of neat for the event. I think the public's going to enjoy it. Utilities will have Idaho Events tents. We hit the power that we'll have there on site. Sanitation and waste management. We use approximately 100 trash containers, the cardboard containers. We put those out in spurts as the event grows. Everything goes out for night glow, and then we peel it back in for the morning launch. It's based on the crowd. 50 recycle containers. We will use 1 30-yard recycle dumpster and 1 40-yard recycle as well. We provided a map replacement for that this year, kind of the same area that's over by the food vendor area. We'll pick those up and drop those off. I think some of the cardboard ones are already there from 4th of July. So we'll use those and then get those over to Art in the Park after the event. Let's see. We'll have, again, stage announcements, concert stage for the night glow, no beer and wine sales. Sorry, this says beer and wine sales. I should say no. We don't do alcohol for the event. And we shouldn't have any impact on any meter parking or anything like that. ADA accommodations. Again, we have the 8 ADA restrooms that are there. We do allow the parking that's off that Royal Street entrance, and we use softball fields for the overflow. It also works because there's an easy access point onto that path to get onto the field to be able to see the event. And we'll have some restrictions in the morning, but we restrict parking pretty much completely for the night glow. Emergency and security, I've been working with Rachel and her team to go over the day-to-day plan and how we flop that over from morning launch to night glow and then back to it with map security. You guys will love this. We're going to utilize the apps like What 3 Words and Pulse Point. So we will have a private paramedic company that's there on site with 3 staff members that we've sent over to Cameo's team for approval on that portion, but really the same setup that we've had in the past for night glow. We do send out a notification letter to all the apartment complexes and the homes that are up on Crescent Rim just to notify everybody that the event's coming up. It's got my personal contact information, so if there's any problems, I'd rather they call me than anybody here. So it's worked really, really well in the past. Then those letters go out next week. And that's it for the event.
It's awesome. This is, in fact, one of Boise's favorite events. Very iconic. Leanne, I was going to see if you could maybe grab a couple of our balloon stickers for these guys. I don't know if you've seen them or not.
I have not.
We have City of Boise stickers that have balloons on it. We're sort of sticker crazy at the City of Boise, so
That's awesome.
just forewarning. But we have a couple for you. Tanya.
Hi, Pete.
Hey,
Thanks
how
for
are
the
you?
presentation. I'm good, thank you. I think I have everything I need from you guys. I just need to reach out for payment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ed Graves.
Well, yeah, hi. Thank you very much for the presentation. Always dialed in as usual, so great to see that. Just a quick question. Do you know, are the 50 recycling containers, are those going to be also taken to Art in the Park or not?
Yeah, we do that every year. We take the cardboard containers and the yellows. We have a box truck that will take them and drop them off to where they need to go.
Perfect. Okay. I didn't hear. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that was still happening. And then the only other thing I've got is just please electronically distribute that vendor low waste guide to all the food and non-food vendors if you could. But other than that, have a wonderful event again. So thank you.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Ed.
Pete, good to see you again. Great working with you another year. Hey, I have a question to what Ed was talking about, the 50 yellow cans. If you could jog my memory, do you come get those from me?
Yeah, we do. I think we pick those up either on the 25th or 26th. So we have a box van that will go over to the warehouse, pick those up. And then again, we'll make sure that they get to Art in the Park after 60.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, I was a little fuzzy on that one. So great. I'll be looking forward to seeing you.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi. We still need your certificate of insurance uploaded to SALA, so if you could do that.
Okay, yeah, I sent it about a week week
Oh.
and a half ago.
Okay.
Um,
Did you email it?
yeah, I did email it over.
Okay.
It does have additionally insured for Boise City, Parks and Rec, and ACHD.
Okay, great. I'll look for that in my email. If you could just upload it too, that'd be great.
Okay.
So I can get it in there.
Great.
Awesome. Thank you.
Morning, Pete. Thanks for the presentation. It was good to meet at the park last week to kind of go through those final little new additions. But yeah, looking forward to the event as always. And as we get a little closer, we'll continue to kind of work through those final little touches.
Thanks, Joe.
Thanks.
Oh, these are great. One of these is going on the box band for the Lori's box band. I won't even tell her.
Hi, thank you for the presentation. I didn't see a map of the layout in the files or in the presentation today.
I'm sorry, I'll get another one uploaded. I know we've gone over the day-to-day because it does change for the area impact for the field with the security and safety meeting. I'll upload the second presentation for that has map security barricades, things like that, and the overall
And
impact.
maybe I'll just work with Joey. I just want to make sure that path from that designated parking, it's clear and there's no obstructions for people with mobility devices.
Yeah, it
And
is
then where the
100%
bathrooms are
clear.
located.
Yeah, absolutely. So all of the bathroom, the restrooms and those as well, we make sure that we put them in areas that have curb cuts and things like that for access to those.
Okay, yeah, I can just email you offline, then we can look at it.
Okay.
Great, thank you.
No, thanks, Pete. We already had our safety and security meeting, so I don't have any further questions.
Perfect. Thanks.
Yeah, we are all set. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Hello, wonderful to see you guys again. Thanks for everything. Heather, I just uploaded that presentation into the folder, so you should be able to find it. So you don't have to do that. Thanks for everything in the safety and security meeting. I think the only thing I was waiting on is if we could get that finalized contract with whoever your medical provider is going to be.
Yeah, I sent that. I copied you and Cameo on that last week. It'll be Victory Medical again. They're working on the actual formal contract for it, but they did send me over the level of service that has detail, a bunch of acronyms that I don't know what they are. So that's all on there. So there'll be 3 total that are there.
Perfect. We'll just need that finalized contract. That way, if you do run into an issue, we have the ability to call them and be like, no, this is what you guys agreed to. So once it's finalized with the signature, if you'll just send it, that'd be great.
Perfect. Thanks.
And then I do believe we are running a command post for this. So we will have emergency services working to also coordinate with all the activities down in the footprint. We did it last year. It was extremely helpful for the event and the surrounding community. So we'll do that again.
Thanks.
Yeah, it's nice to see you again. I don't need anything, but I'm here to help if you do.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys.
Great job.
All right. Thank you all. Appreciate it.
Thank you. And next up, Art in the Park.
So, first of all, everyone, if you guys have a pen, please scratch out the dates that are on your agenda. Art in the Park is September 5th through the 7th. So administrative error. That's why I have a helper today, so keep better track of things.
Oh, the calendar is so weird this year. It's got us all kerfuffled.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you for having us. I am here to talk to you about Art in the Park. So Art in the Park is Boise Art Museum's 3-day Arts and Crafts Festival featuring approximately 240 artists with artwork for purchase, food from 30 food vendors, live music, and hands-on art activities for children over those 3 days. This year marks our 71st year in Julia Davis Park. Always the first weekend after Labor Day, so September 5 through 7 this year. This shows some additional bullet pointed details. This is the Treasure Valley's largest annual art festival, which attracts approximately 250,000 people over the 3 days. Art in the Park supports the city's vision, mission, and values to create a city for everyone. The event embraces diversity in our community and promotes the visual arts as a thriving part of the local economy and a benefit to all. This is our layout this year. So you'll see artist booths positioned throughout the park, which are shown numbered on the map. Each space is, they're allowed a 10 by 10 canopy. The food vendor locations are indicated by black dots. Most of the food vendor locations are along the perimeter and the roadways, the parking areas of the roadways. And the only changes to the layout from last year are minor adjustments to artist booths in order to prevent some choke points that we consistently try to identify every year. The portable restrooms are in the 4 corner areas, indicated by black squares. And then there are 2 accessible units, one near the children's art tent, sort of up toward the top, and then one near the band shell. Both of these units are on pavement. The existing park restrooms include additional accessible restrooms. The 3 welcome centers are placed at pathway entrances, and the information booth, which is BAM staff headquarters and is the place for lost children and vulnerable adults, is just next to the entrance to the Sculpture Garden pub. So just to the sort of southeast of our building. The first aid station is just there, just next to the info booth, indicated by a red cross, thank you. And an ambulance will be parked at the nearest spot in the parking lot, in the Rose Garden parking lot. That's also indicated by a red cross. There will be 3 bike rack corrals, which also serve as scooter parking areas. Those are green circles. And then accessible parking is available in the north parking area. This is monitored by security personnel. And a slide a little later in the presentation will show the complete parking and traffic plan. So BAM has worked with Signal Security for Art in the Park many years running. They will be on site beginning Tuesday, September 2nd. Their responsibilities include traffic and parking control, and their schedule includes overnight patrols. They will provide wristbands at the entrance to the Sculpture Garden pub to those 21 and over. Boise Police will also be on site during the event. The staffing agreement has been executed and the 50% payment has been made. The medical plan is has Victory EMS providing our first aid services. Again, there's an ambulance at the first parking spot in the north lot. A BAM golf car will be available for transport within the event footprint. We will again use What 3 Words and Pulse Point as additional resources. The Sculpture Garden pub opens 1 hour after the event opens each day, so 11 a.m. Odom, formerly Craig Stein Beverage, is our beer and wine provider, but BAM staffs the pub with tip certified bartenders. Again, Signal Security will be checking IDs and providing wristbands at the entrance, which is, you can see sort of on the right side of the page, security entrance there. So there is 1 entrance there and 1 exit on what is the north side, which is the left. This is marked as an emergency exit. This gate will remain unlocked during business hours. And the alcohol beverage catering permit application has been submitted. Our accessibility plan. We're committed to accessibility, which speaks to our institutional values and serves the needs of all in our community. So our plans include accessible restrooms, accessible parking, and wheelchairs available for borrowing. We have provided artists and food vendors with accessibility guidelines, including entrance and pathway measurements and service counter height recommendations. And BAM has made accessibility improvements to our website, including a web page detailing information on these accessibility features. Trash and recycling is a big, important component of any special event. So thank you very much to Republic, Boise City Public Works, and Parks and Recreation, and Spirit of Boise, actually, for support. So this slide shows the details of the containers and the removal plan. Vendors have been provided with the low waste guide. BAM volunteers help with collecting recycling during the event. This is bagged only for transport to large trash containers, where those items are then removed from the bags, deposited loose. So this is our traffic and parking map, which is issued to all participants. There are no road closures, just limitations to vehicle access in areas throughout the park. Barricades will be monitored by security staff, and those are indicated on the map with numbers 1 through 6. Of course, are instructed to allow emergency vehicles through. The area between the west entrance to the mall path, we call it Rembrandt Road, but I think it's Mall Road. And the band shell will be designated a loading zone for artists and food vendors, shown in green. I know it's hard to see, I apologize. The roadway to the south along the green belt will be treated as a fire lane, so no double parking and no stopping will be enforced. We have added an additional loading area in this on that roadway to help prevent vehicles from blocking this stretch. Security staff and volunteers will monitor parking and roadways. Traffic will not be restricted in the east end of the park. And barricades will be placed at the entrances to the Boise Pavilion lot to protect parking for vendor vehicles, barricades 5 and 6. Parking within the park will be preserved for those with disability parking permits, for vendors, for sponsors, for staff, and for service providers. Arrangements for parking are made with Park Boy, BSU, Brady Garage, and Boise Town Square Mall for free or at special rates. There will be no shuttle service this year in Ann Morrison Park due to Pride Festival coinciding. Shuttles will be rerouted away from the Sunday morning parade route for that period of time on Sunday. Detailed information on BAM's free shuttle service will be published in our printed guide and on our website a little closer to the event. As every year, I will reach out to provide detailed information to our neighbors in the park, including Idaho State Museum, Discovery Center, Zoo Boise, Idaho Black History Museum, and paddle boats. I will also share detailed information with the library, the cabin, and Wasmuth Center. Certain entities will be issued vehicle access passes for parking within the park as needed. And I believe that's it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Tanya.
Andrea, thank you for your presentation. One of my favorite events of the year, and also happens entirely outside of the public right of way, so I don't need anything from you. Thank you.
Happy.
Ed.
Yeah, thank you again, Andrea. For those of you who don't know, she puts on this document. She gets us all organized for literally helping with Spirit of Boise, Art in the Park, and Hyde Park. So just a huge kudos to you. Thank you for always being on top of it. That's extremely helpful. So thank you. I don't have much. Just do you normally get a glass cart for like wine bottles?
We do.
Okay. Okay. Perfect. Then that's all I've got. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Ed, it's actually a 3-yard dumpster, so you're good
Thank
on
you.
the
Yeah.
glass. Yeah. Hey, and thank you, Andrea. Great to have you here again this year. But yeah, you really have it dialed in, and I have nothing else. So thank you.
Just want to make sure at Town Square Mall that the buses park on the east side of our bus zone.
And that we have a point of contact in case they park on the wrong side again, like has happened in the past.
It has. Thank you for pointing it out.
Thank you.
We have your certificate of insurance, so we're good. Thank you.
Morning, Andrea. Thanks for the detailed presentation. As always, thanks for the communication kind of leading up to the event with myself and our team. So we'll continue to work through the finer things, but it's always good to see this space get activated for your event each year. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, nice to see you in person. It was great communicating with you. And thank you for listening to that to continue education about maybe providing those access mats so people can easily visit all the booths in the park. But if you need any other information, just give me a call or email me. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. We're good to go.
Thank you, Jess.
I'm all set. I'll take a look at the application once it gets to me, but I don't foresee any issues. So I think we're good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, and we're all set.
Wonderful to see you again, and thank you. I think that was the fastest safety and security meeting we had ever had. She was so organized. It's amazing. Thank you. No, everything looks great. I don't have anything outstanding. And just a good reminder, that's going to be a busy weekend. That is Art in the Park and Pride Festival, and also a BSU game, and then some activities at Jump. So very busy, lots of traffic and crowd movement. So you should get a lot of people coming through, as always.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Be great. Thanks.
Boise's new to the road construction, so.
Oh, yeah. Right.
We are good. I appreciate all your due diligence. Like everyone said, I don't need anything, but here if you do.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Such a fun weekend, and I can't wait for the emails afterwards. All right, Kelly, anything else for the good of the order that we need to take care of in this meeting? All right, we'll see you in a couple weeks.